Hello, today we'll be looking at how to manage users in the Xero accounting software. So in order to invite users or your staff into the Xero business organization, you click on your business name here. Then there will be some levels of drop downs here. You click on business settings. When you click on the settings, the next item you see is you look for users, so where you can add or remove or modify users in this organization. When you click on users, the next item is invite users. When you click on invite users, there will be a display of this menu. So here you can see the personal details of the employee or the staff you are inviting into the business organization. So you can see from here, you enter the staff first name, the staff last name, and then valid email address. Once you are done with that, you move to the various functionalities access. So here you can, when you have subscribed to project management software, you can check this. You can also grant limited access, where the person who has access to this project management software will have the ability to go to view or enter their own time. You can also grant a standard user access to the project management software, where this staff will be able to manage projects, enter their costs, but will not be able to edit or add users to the system. Then you can also grant admin level access to the project management software. So once you click on admin level of the users, this user will be able to manage day-to-day activities of the Xero project management software. Be able to add staff, edit staff roles, edit the cost information in the system, and be able to remove a user from having access to the project management software. Then the next thing is the payroll software, where this is also part of the Xero package. So once you want to allow your staff to have access to the payroll admin or the payroll management functionality, you check or you uncheck to limit a staff the ability to see payroll related information. Then the last thing we're looking at is the ability to add the staff to be able to manage business and account information, day-to-day information in the system. So once we click on business accounting, we have some various access here: invoice only user, a standard user, advisor user, and the read only user. So we'll be taking each of these level of access and explain in what instances will you grant invoice only, standard user only, advisor or read only user. So let's pick the first one, invoice only. So when you grant a user invoice only, this user will be able to create codes and invoices or enter bill, but they will not be able to have access to bank account or reports in the system. For example, here you can create a user to have the ability to only create a draft invoices or purchases, or the person have the ability to be able to manage sales only. So this role is suitable for the sales team. You can also grant the staff the ability to manage purchases, and this functionality or this level of access is suitable for those who purchases day to day or enter bills, create purchase orders, and then manage supplies activities. You can also, in addition to that, you can also grant the user the ability to approve and pay invoices or purchases in the system. So this user will be able to manage all the sales transactions, purchases transaction, and they'll be able to approve and pay transactions. In addition to that, you can also allow the user to be able to add or edit bank account data in the system. So if you don't want this invoice user only to have access to the bank account, you can uncheck or check to allow a user access to this. All invoice or users will not have the ability to see all reports in the system, such as profit or loss. They will not be able to see or publish reports in the system. They will not be able to set log dates at the end of the financial reporting year. These users only will not be able to edit settings or manage other users in the system. Then let's move to the next user access. That's the standard level. So the standard level access will be able to manage all sales transactions, purchases transactions, and this stuff you can also grant the ability to reconcile or edit statement lines, or they can also perform bulk reconciliation and statement lines such as cash coding. Again, you can also limit the ability of the standard user to add or edit bank account details in the Xero accounting software. You can also limit the standard user the ability to view or run reports at the same time. All standard users will not have the ability to publish reports, set log dates at the end of the financial year, but they can also edit settings such as VAT settings in the system. You can also allow the standard user the ability to invite users, manage users, edit user roles, or delete users who are no more long with the organization. Then the next level of access is advisor role. This advisor role will have access to all the functionalities, including advanced accounting features. This advisor functionality or user level access is ideal for accountants and bookkeepers. So when you grant your staff advisor role, this staff will have the ability to process sales transactions, process purchases transactions. They can also manage bank account details, reconciliations. You can also grant or limit the advisor the ability to add or edit bank account details in the system. All advisor roles will have access to reports in the system. They can also publish reports in the system. They can also set log dates at the end of the financial year. They can also edit settings in the system. You can also limit or grant access to the advisor the ability to invite new users, edit user roles, delete users in the system. Then the last user access level is read only. So when you grant a read only access to a staff, this staff will have access to all the invoice activities, the standard activities, and advisor activities. But this staff will not be able to add or make changes in the Xero accounting software. So this level of access is suitable for company directors, trustees, and auditors. So once you grant a staff a read-only access, this staff will be able to view sales records, purchases records, be able to view information about bank balances, but this staff will not be able to add or edit bank accounts in the system. They can also view all the reports in the system, but they can't publish or set log dates in the system. The read-only users will not be able to edit settings in the system. They will also not be able to manage users, such as invite new users, edit users, or delete users in the system. So depending on the various activities that the staff will perform in the system, you can either grant invoice only, standard user role, advisor role, or read only access to the system. Once you are okay with all this level of access, you can now send invite. Once you send invite, the staff will receive a notification from your business organization. The staff will now be able to create their own login details. Once it is done, the staff will now have access to all the functionality that they have been assigned to. Thank you very much. See you again in the next video.